What is going on, everyone? This is Dylan from We the Coasters as we're checking on into Universal Orlando Resort. So this will be a big video that'll be going on by a couple days. We'll be here. We have a staycation going on over at Portifino today. But as you can see, to start off the vlog, the sign has finally been updated and revealed. So from what I have gathered, this whole sign got painted blue Tuesday, and currently today, Wednesday, they've got all the letters on the Welcome to Universal Orlando Resort now here. Looks a little weird, but you know what? It's here, I'll take it, I can't complain. So we're going to show you all a bunch of updates going on by here today on this Wednesday. Of course, this is our first day at Universal Orlando since KidZone is closed. We'll show you updates regarding with that, as well as anything else that goes along with the park. So without further ado, enjoy today's featured presentation. All right, welcome to Universal Studios. So we're starting off today over here at Studios, mainly just because there are a few things we do want to show, because a lot of updates are actually shown around in this area. We want to show you real quick with the park hours today. Islands Adventure closes at 6, which is very early, and Studios closes at 7. So not a whole lot today, but you know, hey, it's better than nothing. Lynn's here, first time this year.
First time this year.
2023.
It's been like a month.
It feels like it. And of course, they do want to showcase it, you know, all the updates you want to get for today, showcase on the Universal Orlando Resort app. So definitely take advantage of that when you're coming here no matter what. And no lines to get through the turnstiles. That is a blessing. So let's just get in. All right, so we just ate at Cafe La Bamba again. I did it for the second time. Lynn, the first time for you. What'd you think?
It was awesome.
So what did you end up getting there?
I got a burrito bowl, chicken. It's very good.
I ended up getting a burrito, or no, tacos. I ended up getting 3 tacos, and I had with pork. And to be honest, I like the steak better than the pork.
With everything on the side for your special little palate.
Of course, but it was really good though. I think the steak just had better flavor than the pork, but the pork's still really, really good though. I enjoyed it a lot. So I will say this before and I say it again. Definitely come and check it out. And I do want to warn real quickly though, because this is as of making this video, a reopened place. It is mobile order only, so please take that into advantage as you go in there. And
don't forget to scan your animal.
Yeah, and don't forget that too. Anyways, let's get on with the next thing that we're doing. All right, we just got off of Revenge of the Mummy. That was our first ride of the day. Before I talk about Mummy, I just want to say we just got notified now, 800 followers on Instagram, and we ran into Rix along the way. So if Rix has somehow seen this by the time you've seen this video, thank you so much. That means a lot to myself, Kyle, and we're gonna butt stuff out here. Thank you so much. Now on to Mummy. Mummy, pretty good. We did a back row, and I probably haven't done back row since the refurb, and I was kind of wondering if there was gonna be a little bit of a difference of like the airtime from the launch and you know everything else, and there is a little bit, nothing like totally too crazy, but you know, just a little bit. Lynn, pretty good?
Yeah.
Other than that, everything's working really good. So very satisfied with how everything handled out in today's ride on the Mummy. So next up, we got to get a ride on Supercharge. We have to represent today. Off to Supercharge. Okay, so we have decided to change the plans because we went 0 for 2 after Mummy. We tried to go to Supercharge, that broke down, literally. Then we head over to MIB, that also broke down. So we're here at Islands now. It's literally what it is for today. I mean, you do what you can do, right? So anyway, next up, kind of here through here. We're gonna do Hagrid's because
it's working, and help me if it breaks down while we're waiting in line.
I swear if that happens, I'm going to just start heading for the hotel we're going to. Anyways, let's head over to Hagrid's right now. Okay, so we just got off Hagrid's not too long ago. We did row 5, and it was pretty good. So, about ready to do the wand shop. So,
because why not?
We'll see what happens. I don't know if we're gonna get on this one. We may not. We'll probably do that in Velocicoaster and then head over to the hotel. All right, we just finished up with the wand show. Now we are getting ready for Velocicoaster, as you hear with the music there. It is currently a 35-minute wait, so it should move very quick and probably shouldn't wait that long. So you can tell it's not really, busy at all. It's kind of quiet. So
don't say the Q word. Next thing you know, half of Orlando is gonna come in.
yeah, exactly. That's true. I mean, to be fair, this place is only open till 6, so you know, a little bit left over, and then you know they're gonna shut down the park for the night. So it's kind of weird. They're only closed till 6 here, which is very odd. Anyways, Velocicoaster rides.
Look, push borders.
Oh, nice. And we finished up with Velocicoaster. So, Velocicoaster, we sat in the back row. Just as good. Lynn?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, you can tell. So, we're going to wrap up our stuff over at the parks right now. So, we are going to head over to Portofino right now to pick up our room keys and head over to the hotel just to check on in, which we already did the mobile or not mobile order, but mobile check-in app, and just go from there. And yeah, so we should be able to get to our rooms probably right about now. That's why we're kind of leaving right now, which is like a little after 3, and then we'll head over to Antojitos for 6:30 for the dinner, which I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that.
A little surprise that we're gonna show off later in the video.
Oh yeah. So can't wait. It's gonna be a lot of fun tonight, but looking forward to it. So should be able to check in the room right away. So we'll see you there over at Portofino. All right, so we checked in about a couple hours ago and about ready to get in the water taxi to head back to City Walk to get ready to go to Antojitos. But look at the sunset. It is gorgeous. So we're gonna get on the boat. We'll see you back over at City Walk. All right, so we just got off the boat and this is beautiful to see. Look at this. That is the skyline from where On's Adventures sunset and semi-nightfall. Over here is nightfall. And we got to see the sunset as we were going on the boat. I didn't really get any footage, but let me just say, the sunset on that, it is gorgeous. That is probably just a sight to see it. And the funny thing is, when riding the boat from Portofino to here, that was actually the first time I've ever ridden it from the right side. I've been used to where the lighthouse is, which is down over here. That was a pretty cool experience though. That was awesome, Lynn. So anyways, we are about ready to head over to Antojitos, which we should make our appointment for the dinner right on time, because it is at 6:30 and we're just about at 6:30, so we're making perfect timing. So anyways, let's head over there right now. All right, as we are about ready to get ready to check in for our dinner here at Antojitos, we'd like to show Antojitos is the Hispanic Mexican restaurant that's over here at City Walk. And of course, they have some construction getting ready for the Premier League that's going on by here all around the area. That's where you see everything from Peacock to the sponsors, USA, NBC, all the banners, FIFA 23. And then here's Antojitos. This place is so beautiful day and night. We're going to be checking out that a little shortly, but we're going to be eating dinner. And let me just say, the food here is amazing. And this is honestly my favorite restaurant that's here in City Walk. So let's get on in, check in. All right, dinner has been served. So I got some chicken tacos that are over here. And then Lynn, what did you get, a fajita?
Yep, I got a whole setup.
Great.
And also check out this, it's called the Repo Man.
So, and then what's it actually taste like there?
What?
What does it actually taste like there?
What's in it?
Yeah.
Tequila, strawberry puree, I think lime or lemon, and apples. It's pretty decent.
Two-sipper.
Reminds me of mommy.
But yeah, we're about ready to dig in. Should be really good. All right, so we finished up with Antojitos. First off, just want to say, Lynn, what did you think?
New favorite place.
I can see why. So we're finally here getting ready to do Universal's Great Movie Escape. Now, this is the area that took over the Groove, which was a dance place here, and now it is a themed escape room that's here. We have a little poster that was right over here that we showed you back when it was getting constructed and the work walls were being removed. Now, it's finally open. So here we are. So, they got stuff from the Jurassic Park thing over here. Got some merchandise, cups. We got a bar over here, one of the few ones that's over here. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to see Doc here. And they have some specialty cocktails over here, which we'll show you after the escape room, of course. And then...
I will have one myself.
And then we'll be checking on in just a little bit. So this is where we check in. And this looks really cool. It's got a nice old school setup here. So let's check in. And we'll explain a little more once we get the details. But this is where we go to start, because we're going back to the future. Okay, we just finished up with the escape room from Back to the Future. Let's just talk about just the overall theme and setting. So first off, the immersiveness is absolutely amazing. I don't want to try to spoil people because that's not who we are and what we do, but I just want to say it's unbelievable. They really go in detail. Yeah, they really go in detail very, very, very well. So if you've watched Back to the Future a lot of times, you will be amazed at the immersiveness.
Or Jurassic Park World.
Well, we haven't done that yet.
If you did it, I mean, of course, you would get the nostalgia feeling, of course, but same design team as the Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, and that was a big surprise. You'll notice it when the effects really come into play.
As well as other themes and elements.
Yes.
The way that it works, I'll explain this. It's not really an escape room. It's more or less of a storyline that you have to follow and solve certain puzzles.
In
more puzzles that you solve, then the more points that you get.
And there is a 15-point setting.
Scaled from 1 to 15. 15 being the best, 1 being absolute crap. But average for that was 4. Guess what we got? 7.
And I don't even know how we got a 7, because let me tell you, there were probably 2 rooms where we got absolutely stumped. And then there were probably one that was extremely easy there.
Also, they serve alcohol in here, and of course it is, you know, it's City Walk. Everybody's drinking. We had several cups that were left.
Yeah,
and there was like one coffee cup that was plain white in one of the rooms, and I could have sworn it was part of the I thought it was part of the party puzzle.
I don't know. This is just a recommendation on my end, but it's like whenever you're done with the escape room, I hope Universal can actually like keep an eye on the room just to make sure everything's all good and no one just leaves cups by accident.
Or secret doors or something, so that way you have somebody clean up afterwards. Or have somebody voice over before you proceed to the next room, pick up your trash.
Yeah, right. But no, overall, this was fantastic. I loved it a lot. It was so, so good. Now, I do want to warn people, though, for those that eventually do see this and haven't done it yet. The Back to the Future one is obviously the much harder one to do, so be aware that as you're going by. Jurassic World is obviously much, much, much easier. Now, as of also right now, we have not done the Jurassic World escape room, so we don't know what it's like. We can't even tell you because obviously, we can't film or take pictures in the escape room. They will not allow us because it's an escape room. But just overall, I think for the money's worth, just for the immersion and storytelling alone, I think it's great. It was worth the money.
Definitely.
Yeah. So make sure you keep that in mind. And I think one other thing really that comes in handy, the more friends, the better. I think really because it was just me and Lynn during the whole time. I think if you had like a group of 3, maybe 4 people at the most, I think you'll probably get a lot more done. You'll be able to figure it out quicker because it is like more of a time crunch.
It was
like
just me and him. We weren't able to rely on another stranger or anything. It was just me and him.
No.
With our own 2 tiny brains.
Yeah, and keep in mind, I've only done 1 escape room prior to this, and that was in Orlando. She's only done 1 escape room.
And it was a little mom and pop thing that failed very miserably.
But, you know, you still did it, though. This is definitely one of the best ones, though, that we both have done, period. It's that amazing. So, overall, we like the Back to the Future one, and eventually we will try the Jurassic World one eventually, just to, you know, explain the best way possible. I do want to warn also one other thing. If you are sensitive to fog and lights, that is definitely a big strong suit, because it wasn't, like, super heavy, but it was, like, it was there. I guess that's the only small spoiler.
I mean, strobe, I'm kind of sensitive. Like with Revenge of the Mummy, I have to close my eyes.
Yeah.
There's just some strobe that I can't handle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like too terrible, like to where I have to avoid it, but it's kind of brief. And then of course fog. If you ever done any haunted houses with Halloween Horror Nights, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Overall, I think it's a 2 thumbs up. This definitely is fantastic, and I do want to say even the theming before you get into the room here is absolutely gorgeous. And if you need any help, talk to these 3 that are right over here. All 3 of these guys are absolutely amazing, and the lady who was over here for Back to the Future. Every one of these guys were fantastic, so it was awesome. So we're going to check out the rest of Universal's Great Movie Escape, and we'll show you the bar and the drinks as well.
And
so
one more thing, Mom, Dad, siblings, you got to try this.
Yes, it's worth it. And I know a buddy of mine is going to be here as I'm making this video a week from now, so I hope he doesn't struggle Back to the Future. If not, he owes me something. Anyways, let's check out the rest of the building here. Okay, so we're in the upstairs area, and this is where they have the Jurassic World stuff, and then they have a bar right over here, and then they have some of the stuff that's over here, like the Nebular Cooler and the Silent Era, and then they have it where the Jurassic World escape where you would enter right over here. But this is very, very awesome how they got this set up here. So, some awesome areas to sit while you wait for your time to come on in. These areas right over here are extremely soft, very, very nice. And I do want to show you the Back to the Future thing real quick. We got a 7. We were still at the bottom, but we did better than average, so that is not a complaint at all. And then the Jurassic World one, the average on that one is a 10, and the most you can get is a 20. So remember that as you come in here. It doesn't hurt to ask about the average before you go in there, but again, that's just my personal, preference and all that. But again, just want to show this real quick. This actually is really cool. They have 2 separate bars over here just to do this. Good morning, day 2. And here we are at Portofino. So of course, it is a beautiful day. The sun has risen about a couple hours ago, so the sun hasn't fully been out yet, and the weather is actually very beautiful. It's not hot, it's not cool, it's just perfect today, right? Probably like high 60s, low 70s, the most. But yeah, so we're here at Portofino. This is the first time ever that both of us have ever been here. I've been trying to come here for 20 years, wouldn't you believe it? And here we are. This place is actually very gorgeous, and I cannot complain at all because everything that we have seen so far from this hotel has been absolutely amazing. From the water that's over here out set up and the water taxis where you go, to the places that we've checked out so far. We haven't even checked out everything, and
No, we haven't.
no, so, but overall it was great. Also, the beds were probably just next to none of amazingness there, so it was unbelievable. But we're gonna be checking out some places to eat there, so yeah, stay tuned. It's gonna be very intriguing to see how that'll be. So we just ate some breakfast over here, and they have an all-you-can-eat buffet, and then there's also places you can order on the menu, and we'll showcase the menu very shortly. But we decided to do the all-you-can-eat buffet. This place is absolutely amazing. Some absolutely amazing food that's out here. So they range from the normal all-you-can-eat buffet stuff to desserts to, I believe it was an omelet bar, I think it was.
Yeah.
And it was really good, though. A little bit in the pricey range, but it was still good, though. So I'm going to show you real quick on the menu here. As you can see, so they do have also coffee that's over here. I'm gonna try to zoom in so you can see it here. Then regular beverages that's here. They have a Rise and Shine with mimosas and House Bloody Marys. Then they have stuff with the bakeries. And pancakes, breakfast, Belgian waffles, and Italian French toast. And they have eggs all over here, whatever way how you want it. They have smoked salmon. Vegan stuff here, fruit and cereal. Then they have some sides, breakfast potatoes. I do recommend, they're amazing. There's the breakfast buffet right over here. And then they have 2 different type of eatery type of sandwiches that are over here, which is the Benedetto and the breakfast sandwich that's over here. But yeah, we did the breakfast buffet, and you do get a discount when you're annual pass if you're an annual pass holder.
10%.
10%, yeah. This is called the Trattoria del Porto, and pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, and real quick before I forget, these are the hours as you can see right over here. They're basically open Monday through Friday on breakfast, and then Saturday and Sunday 7 to 12. So definitely take advantage of that when you're here in the time. Other than that, the place is really, really good. I do recommend it. So far, at least for checking out, it's been great. So we're gonna show you the room very shortly. And I want to showcase real quick, here is the pool, by the way. So they have a little splash pad right over here. Some beautiful rock work that's all around here. And then there's a slide that looks like it's going to start right where the umbrella is. If I can see it right, my finger's pointing there. And it goes all the way down through there, the end of the slide right there. Pretty spacious pool that's out here. And then they have a little bar that's over here with the pool. That's not open yet, that'll be open in a little bit.
It's too early to be drinking.
Yeah, too early. But yeah, that's just want to showcase real quick. And then
They have cornhole too.
yeah, cornhole and Connect 4. And they have a little hot tub area that's right over here to the left. So just want to show that real quick for those who are interested in the pool and whatnot. Okay, just want to showcase the room real quick. So, we'll start with the bathroom over here because that's the first thing we walk into over here. So we have 2 sinks that are over here. Shower to our right. Shower's actually really cool. And then the mirror here, get one that moves side to side. Really comes in handy and all that. There's my camera right over here. And the bathroom is over here. Very nice with the painting over here. Toilet paper here. It's actually a spacious bathroom, which is actually very surprising to say the least. And a closet that's over here. With a safe over here on the very far end and a iron board's over here. And we end up getting 2 queen beds. This was a very special deal that came around November, where if you book during that time of the month and you book in January, it's actually a very cheap deal. That's where we managed to get these beds over here, water clock over here, hotel phone over here. And then these were actually really cool how they actually turn on and off. So it's over here. And these are some great lights and mirror over here. Television's over here, lots of drawers. Looks like we got a fridge that's over here, indeed the case. And a big desk. This seat was actually very comfy. I only got to go on it once. It's very, very nice. And because of the cheap room that we got, we ended up getting the garden view. This is what the garden view looks like. Now, this isn't going to be necessarily all of it there, but this is just a prime example of what the garden view would look like here. Because we actually get the road over here. And then we technically somewhat got a pool room because we're not too far away from the pool, which is actually right over here, as you could see. So that's the pool that we were showing you earlier. And again, we weren't that far away, so that's interesting to say the least. Other than that, our entire sleep was great because the beds, I just want to say, they were so incredibly soft and comfortable. That was amazing. So I can't complain about it. Lynn, any complaints?
No complaints.
No, it's great. So, do recommend it. It is a fantastic place to sleep. Other than that, we're just about ready to check out and explore the rest of Portofino from here. Okay, we just got off the water taxi and we're here at the parks. And we entered from this side, which, again, it's so weird because I've never been on that side before until yesterday. I was making the video and today. So we're back at the parks yet again. And because of our stay at Portofino, we have Universal Express Unlimited, which means you can do Express as many times possible, and you can basically do it, you know, whatever you want, right? So anything that's got Express, yeah, you can do it. And Lynn,
Heart desires.
Lynn,
What?
I know the first ride we should do and take full advantage of.
Jimmy Fallon.
No. Besides, that ride's trash anyway. Anyways, we're gonna do it right about now. And that attraction we're using for our Express is Fast and Furious Supercharged. Of course we have to do it the best ride at the park, because that is the truth here. I can't wear this shirt for no reason. That's why we're here. So let's go ahead and meet the family again and have a good ride on Fast and Furious Supercharged. So now that we've gotten our ride on Fast and Furious Supercharged, my main question is this. What'll happen to this? After what happened with KidZone and Shrek and the meet and greet, what are they gonna do with this area here? Also, a lot of these booths, they're coming around for Mardi Gras. So, interesting to say the least. But yeah, I think the big question is definitely gonna be this right here. I think now that Shrek has been closed and KidZone, which were 2 of the rides and lands that, you know, were outdated, really need to go. The next question is this. What are they gonna do? A lot of questions, no answers yet. In the meantime, let's get ready to ride MIB Alien Attack there. Alright guys, we're gonna put you in the locker. We're about ready to do Mummy. It's currently a 25-minute wait, so let's hop on. Alright, we just got our stuff and got off Revenge of the Mummy not too long ago. I think simply safe to say that was our best rides on the Mummy since the refurb. Easily. The airtime pops were kicking pretty good. We were actually feeling it. Actually, from the first launch, that where the main ride where it gets all the airtime and whatnot, to even the final drop, everything was hitting really, really good. So, I know they're still technically kind of working on it, but ever since they got an Express, I'm pretty sure they're getting back to the normal condition of when it first opened. So, kudos to Universal. They really have really handled this ride very, very well. Also, shout out to Universal Creative for allowing those LAMs to actually be shown there, which is actually awesome. You can hear the little LAMs when you're dealing with the little launches, and especially the part where you're going backwards too, because you know it's amazing. Like you can hear the little yum yum yum. Awesome. Anyways, we may try to do Bourne. So but before that, we're gonna show you some construction updates going on with the Minion Cafe and Minion Con that's going on by. So I want to show you real quick. This is the Minion Con, or Minion Cafe, I should say. They're getting new steel structure that's over here, and this looks really, really good. New progress going on over here, and a ladder. Oh my. As we make our way through here, there, as far as how the crowd is concerned, the crowds don't look too bad at all. It is still technically off season, but it's not really that terrible out there, which that's a good sign to say the least. But still get some people that are traveling from out of state there, so that is interesting to say the least. But as you noticed from earlier, we're showcasing again, new banners on the side. But it looks like as far as the design on the main entranceway here, they've definitely got that done. So I'm pretty sure they'll do some things like getting the letters for the Villain Con Minion Blast and getting the lights all set up eventually. So it is a bit of progress to say the least, but good sign over here that they are definitely working on this front entrance, getting everything all shaped up over here. All right, so we just got out of Bourne Stuntacular, sat in the front, landed. Awesome.
Didn't break down. I mean, not really broke down, technically, but I mean.
Everything ran good. Yeah, everything ran really, really good. So that is great to see. Looks like characters are also out today. I seen Popeye right in front of the old UAP lounge. Yeah. And we got Betty Boop over here. Yeah, so the characters are out in full force right now. Hey, so showcasing real quick about KidZone with the updates going on by is, well, it's closed obviously. This is why it's all walled off. But quickly just want to mention, this is a little bit of a hint at what they're possibly going to be doing. If you notice very carefully, these are all DreamWorks-based IPs that are all around the walls over here. From Shrek, Trolls. Fortunately, this show I do not know right over here. Captain Underpants, more Trolls over here, Megamind. So I think if you kind of get the gist, DreamWorks is definitely going to be taking over. Now, I want to reiterate, this show is still going on. Animal Actors on location. E.T. is still operational. This store is still open. The rest of this stuff behind is closed. Now, the only thing I was able to see is that they haven't done a lot of major work, but they have done a little bit of the smaller work, like some of the smaller stuff. The only area we don't know what's entirely going on is the Curious George Goes to Town Playland and the DreamWorks Destination area. But the Five O's Playland and the Woody Woodpeckers and that Velocicoaster, you can obviously see that, you know, at a close range. They haven't done any major work on it yet, but I'm not sure when they're going to start yet. But it is sad that this area is now closed down. Only the future holds as to what will happen though. You can see they have this all covered up, and they have this until you get to E.T.'s show building over here. So, obviously you get to E.T. and you have to turn around. Yeah, this is interesting to see what's going to happen within the, I would say next couple weeks, a month or a couple months from now, because all this is going to be going away very soon, sadly. All right, we have finished up with studios. Now we're heading to Islands for a little bit, and then we're going to head back to Portofino for one last thing that we need to take care of. So we need to visit Marvel right now. First up for today, Incredible Hulk. Currently right now a 20-minute wait. All right, so we just got off Incredible Hulk coaster not too long ago. We did row 2. Very, very good. A little bumpy in a few areas, but other than that, good and intense being a blooper. Next up, what do you think, Dr. Doom?
Yeah, whichever's closer.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's go Dr. Doom. All right, we are back at Portofino. We're about ready to check in to the Mondero Spa. Getting ready for appointment. You ready? I'm ready too. So let's check this place out. So we're gonna check in and then we'll get ready to go. Ready, and we're out of the spa. Everything was fantastic. I couldn't recommend it enough. You had a good time, didn't you? Mm-hmm. It was great.
Very much
so. Here's the interesting thing. So we did the 60-minute couples massage, and then with a premier discount, it actually ended up being $326.
As opposed to $408.
Yeah, which it's not bad. It's worth it.
Get
so
it
if you're a premier pass holder, easily worth it because you get 20%. However, if you're preferred, you only get 10%. So
still a little bit, but
yeah. I do want to point out as a quick off topic, there's I guess an event going on or something, because there's a lot of people in nice attire going around here, and I'm not too sure. It could be for the fancy restaurant not too far from here, BK, but...
Or there could be a wedding here. People host weddings over here, and it's romantic.
Not too sure, but regardless though, if you do stay at Portofino, 100% recommend. Easily. Especially if you're a first timer and all that, so... everything was really, really good. They also
is not enough. I will tell you that.
No. They also do request like, hey, if there's anything where you're feeling a lot more pain and discomfort, they can attest to that right there and problem solved. So.
Yo, unique art. You want to buy me something there?
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of art over here and all, and we were waiting for this place to open, but now it finally has. But we are heading out here because we both got to get home. We got a little bit of a drive, so.
Got work.
Yeah, unfortunately. So we're gonna end this, and yeah, I don't know what else really to say, but this was a great weekend that we had all together. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. If you like, be sure to give a like, comment your thoughts, what you thought on all this video. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel for We the Coaster. Hitting that subscribe button down below and hitting that bell for notification of any future uploads. Feel free to follow us on Instagram too. We just passed 800 followers, and hopefully we get to 1,000 followers as well eventually along the way. Until then, this is Dylan, and for Lynn, we will see you guys later until the next video. Until then, have a good rest of your night, everyone. We are out of here. Peace.